All right, so here we are. We are doing, finally, after all this rain, we're doing garden number 3. So what you do, I figured out that I could, hey Jim, I figured out that I could rototill. This is about 16 by 30. I can rototill this thing in about 3 hours, down to 8 inches. And then it takes me about half an hour to level it. It takes me an hour to put the felt down. And now it takes me 20 minutes to put in my little circle. So watch this. So what I do is I got my little torch going. And let's watch how we do this. I used to have to cut this. I used to cut this with a knife. And it was kind of a pain. I mean, I'd make these huge cuts, and I cut myself a few times. And like, this is just brilliant. It's a torch, and you got to be careful because this stuff will burn up if you're not watching it. So I got my bad boots on. I'm stepping on the holes and make sure they don't burn. And probably shouldn't be torching next to a tank, right? But I'm going to drill. I bought a drill. And I'm going to do is drill the holes. A 4-inch hole. I just got to figure out how to get power out here. And then I'm going to clean up the dirt. Take the dirt out of these holes. Because it's just, the grass dirt. We don't want that. And I have my manure pile that I brought. That's about 5 years old of aged cow and horse manure. And I have enough to do this garden. I'm thinking, I'm hoping. It's got a lot of worms in it, and so I'm burning these holes now because what's going to happen is it's going to rain again, and once this felt gets wet, it doesn't burn very well. See how fast? Look how fast I'm burning 4-inch holes, and sometimes they catch fire, and I got to make a patch. Look at it. Look at this perfect little hole. Plus, the other thing happens when you burn it, it's stronger. It won't rip. Because it's all melted on the edges. And I do get rid of the dirt underneath it. So I know some of you are thinking that I'm contaminating soil. But I'll take that dirt out, and I got a lot. This property here has got a bunch of potholes in the grass that are tripping hazards. And basically I'll fill that in with this dirt. I'll get about, I don't know, maybe like 4 or 5 wheelbarrows of dirt, that I don't need. And then I'll just use that in the yard. And then next year, I'm hoping, the idea here is to be able to use the same felt. So we'll see. Maybe I get 2 years out of this, So see how fast this is? I mean, it's amazing. I mean, look how fast. I burn a perfect 4-inch hole. And I got about 6 feet, or maybe 8 feet of gas line, so I don't have to move my propane tank as much. These are all 2 foot, close. I don't want to make it perfect. You know what I mean? Then you look like a Poindexter. So I kind of purposely don't make it exactly perfect. I even made the garden boundaries off at like a 5-degree, 10-degree angle, because I don't like things all nice, straight, and perfect. Anyways, look how fast I burnt these holes. Now watch this. This is cool. That's how you start a fire. If you want to start a fire in a fireplace outside, take one of these and just go. You got instant fire. Anyways, I burned all these holes in what? 5 minutes, 10 minutes? So I'm going to finish these up. I really can't talk and burn. I got to concentrate so I don't burn my hair off my legs. So hey, thanks for coming on. Let me see if I can wave. Anyways, by the way, this is garden number 3. Garden number 1 and garden number 2 are completely done. And I'm going to hopefully be done with this one. And I was hoping to do garden number 4, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. All right. Hey, thanks for coming on. This is garden number 3, brand new garden.